Oh my god, I just finished my cookie. Hey Ash, what's up everybody? What's up gamers? Oh man, such a fucking shame about the 7-0. Holy shit, I was like so invested. I was so invested. I had hopes, I was praying, manifesting for Ash's 7-0, but always the bridesmaid, never the bride, I fear. Welcome in, y'all. So good to see you all. Welcome, welcome. Let me just log in here. Like usually before stream, I just like quickly grab something to eat, but I gotta speak to Ash here because obviously Girly is going through a not so very good time right now with that horrible fucking whiff at the final boss. But 6-0 is still huge though. What's up, Ghost? What's up, Dampen? Mark? Sky? Celsius? Notaro? Let's kill A.I.L.A tonight, maybe. What's up, Mel, Dulcie, Nightchild, OA, Nogur, Busy Slow Cooked. Ash, of course, thanks for follow, Pariah. What's up, Raikou, Siggy, Troy? Hope you are doing good. Welcome back, Ash. Yeah, Ash was doing great in Magic tonight, though. Ash has been doing well in Magic in general, but she always has to beat some bozos that complain about the meta, but I feel like there's always gonna be people that are discontent. Alright, but yeah, welcome in Raiders, and welcome in everybody. Welcome back, I should say, to A.I.L.A again. Here we are, and this is gonna be the finale for real, for real. Like, there's no way that we have long left in this game, because I'm pretty sure... Well, actually, I don't know. I have no idea if we do or if we don't, but it's just a feeling that I have. Because the game is ramping up to quite some interesting things, and there's some really big reveals yesterday in this game. So for those of you who don't know, A.I.L.A is a horror game about a... Well, we are a playtester, and we're playtesting for this like virtual reality AI program where there's like an AI that generates video games for you based on cognitive behavioral therapy. However, obviously this AI is mad crazy, and she has rewritten our memories. Like, we have memory loss, we have memory warping, we have memories of a person that we don't even are. Like, we are hallucinating, we're all kind of like... all kinds of craziness is induced by her, and she does it on purpose. Like, we cannot trust her. But yesterday we had some really interesting lore drops, and it's starting to get quite complicated now. There's this guy called something Turing, Charles Turing, I think, who made A.I.L.A, which is like the A.I.L.A predecessor, which was a AI used during the nuclear war in this game to essentially be unleashed upon people that needed to be interrogated and essentially psychologically break them down through like AI generating the voices of loved ones and the voices of visuals of like things and stuff like that until they're psychologically so broken that they are a permanent brain damage, essentially. So that is the A.I.L.A predecessor. We don't know who this prisoner of war is on which all this testing with A.I.L.A was done. It could be us, to be honest. So here in this final level, we have completely forgotten our name and who we are. There's little cards of Samuel everywhere. We were also told by the Turing guy to not trust A.I.L.A at all. Most casual cold one crack, absolutely. We were told to not trust her, which, I mean, let's be real, we've been new. And yesterday, for the first time, we saw, when we took off the headsets, that actually we were still in A.I.L.A, like she still kept us trapped in it. We did not return to reality. She essentially had formatted our apartment for us. So yeah, there's like a whole lot of things going on, and we kind of sort of need to beat her at her own game without letting her know that we caught on to her and what she's doing. So there's this kind of like psychological game going on. Very interesting. We're 13 hours in, we're currently in the forest. And again, this is Force has mostly been about revealing like the A.I.L.A project and how it was involved like with military things and how she was used essentially as a military torture program thing. That's the best I could give. We also had a really cool level on a pirate ship, which was again about sin and about judgments, and we made like a karmic choice to essentially suffer physically forever but have our soul know peace, because it's kind of sort of what A.I.L.A told us we should do. As for the actual story in the game and who we are as Samuel, we know very little. We still haven't had any reveals or any revelations in that sense. Like we know Samuel has committed a grave sin. We don't really know what it is yet. He's clearly a scarred or traumatized man. He was a binge drinker, an alcoholic. He did have a 1-year sober chip. There's like a lot of reactions that he has to particular things that seem like he is traumatized. Additionally, Bro gets like crucified or injured or whatever at every single start of the game. There's lots of like crucifixion imagery, lots of repeating themes of a woman that has left him. Or a woman that he's looking for that turns out to be his enemy. Yeah, we don't really know much beyond that yet. I hope we get to find that out, but the overarching theme in most of the stories has been sin and taking accountability for sins. And we heard a weird thing that Samuel said the other day, which was something about like, he said, this isn't the deal, this wasn't the deal or whatever. He said that to A.I.L.A. So maybe there's like a parallel between like the medieval story and what actually happened, like realistically speaking, how he got this, how he became playtester for A.I.L.A. Maybe it's like similar to the story with the witch, that he struck some kind of deal that backfired on him. So we don't know. But I think it will be very similar to the medieval story in the sense that, like, there was a deal made, it backfired hardcore, and now he has to repent for his sins, but instead of repenting, he's been repressing and he's been, like, running away from it. Structures are unlike anything we've seen before. I've sent some samples for carbon dating, but based on my preliminary analysis, these miners may have inadvertently discovered a previously caved-in portion of an underground dwelling. What's even more interesting is that these structures predate neighboring ancient civilizations by a millennium, possibly more. If true, this could be the discovery of the century. I'm rather concerned by the behavior of some of these miners, though. I don't know what's gotten into them. They've been quite aggressive towards me. Apparently they've been out of work for weeks now, perhaps they're annoyed about that, but surely they can see the value in these findings. Yeah, I figured we were gonna see some historical shit when I saw this like ancient pottery, or ancient looking pottery, so quite exciting. Are we getting like a little Lara Croft situation? Ooh, yeah we are. Oh wow, guys, wow, like this game just stuns me every time. Oh wow. And what the fuck is that? What the hell? Oh yeah, one special thing about this level that I forgot to mention is that there's like this goo. There's like weird alien goo that's called black liquid. And if we consume it, we get stronger, but we ramp up negative karma points like crazy. Because this game has, again, a karma system. What the fuck? It has a karma system. And so far, what questions or what choices would accrue good karma versus bad karma has been extremely ambiguous. Like, no matter how much we think, we cannot figure out, like, what is the good decision and what's the bad. So I have no idea what my karma points are at, so I don't want to risk taking the black liquid and risk fucking myself over. But maybe I have just nothing but bad karma and now I'm missing out on fun. Like, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I'm once again wrapped in a blankie because it's so hecking cold, guys. Also, happy December 1st, y'all. Happy December 1st. December is a shitty ass fucking month, but this one should be pretty fun, I think. I hope I'm not jinxing myself now, but this December should be a fun one. We got Night Rain DLC coming up, of course. I'm planning on doing something called Witcher Wednesday, where every Wednesday we play part of The Witcher or a Witcher game in cosplay. And a few of you guys seem to react positively to it, so that's a good thing. And yeah, we move. Alright, let's see if we can solve this puzzle, shall we? Whatever the fuck it is. Like, we have to do... I think we probably have to push the bricks into the water somehow. You love Witcher content, and me too. I love The Witcher in general. Alright, so that pushes the two of them forward. Hey, Glorper, how are you? Fuck, that's the wrong one. Alright, so that one covers the water right now. If that's even what I'm supposed to do, I'm just like assuming that I have to do that. It's not like we have much other context in this puzzle to go by. I like that though. I like how this game has like so many puzzles. Oh, great. Oh damn, we have the one in the back still. I was like, fuck, okay, we got these two holes covered now. Now we have the one in the back left. Fucking hell. Well, that's not it. That one doesn't even move, that one. Fuck, okay, here we go, and I did it. Let's go. Go, guys. Yeah. Alright. We had that all along. I love puzzles. This game is beautiful, although it reminds me a little bit of the like RE5 level that we just played through. I wonder if I have to shoot this. Apparently, yes. Looks very similar to like where that black goo comes out of. Turn my volume down for my ear goes deaf. More deaf than it already is. I'm so scared that I'll accidentally consume the black liquid. I honestly am gonna see if I can maybe like just like remove it, but I don't think you can. Like that's not an option. Use, combine, cancel, move, and inspect. Like, okay. So once picked up this scary thing. Wait. Another one. Alright, let's do that again, guys. Surely. Ugh, is there anything better like a crisp white monster? Although, fuck, there is something better than a crisp white monster, and I have to say it, guys. I have to say it. I have to look up the exact name, because like I bought it at the gas station, and I had once tried it at like Ash's place before. Okay. Right, I think it's that one. I think it's this one. I just need to like look and confirm the images. Alright, here we go. Okay. Monster Ultra Rosa is low-key better than White Monster. Because it tastes almost exactly the same. Minus the fact that there's like a little hint of like something added. You know? There's a little hint of something added. And the can is so pretty. It's like all pink with like flowers and shit. And I was just like looking at that drink and consuming it. And I was just wondering why the fuck there is a need for like flirt energy if they have something that looks that traditionally feminine already. Like, why y'all need flirt? I mean, to be fair, I will still go for flirt whenever it releases because it has collagen in it. But why can't they just add the collagen to the fucking rose, Ultra Rosa fucking monster, man, and then just save everybody the embarrassment of having to buy flirts, you know? Anyway. The flirt energy. Oh fuck, that one switches a lot. Oh! Look, we got almost all of them now, we just need to have that one in the back. Collagen in my fucking monster? That's kind of sort of what flirt is gonna be, I think. Okay. That's not it. There we go. For the flirt sponsorship, bro. I would be so happy though. But I still refuse to believe it's real. I mean, I know it is. It has to be, but I still refuse to believe it. But it's on my mind, like, I hate to admit that it's on my mind nearly on a daily basis. Being Comic Sans? Do you really think that's Comic Sans? Because it doesn't really look like Comic Sans to me. Like, are you absolutely sure? Oh my god, what the hell? Oh look, it's more of the black liquid goo thing. Fuck that. Y'all, I mean, what the actual fuck? What the actual fuck? The actual hell? Hey Oa, how are you? I'm assuming we cannot just rampage and just shoot it, like... Nice. We cannot just go on a rampage. Never. We have to do or shoot something specific to kill it. I think I've been debated into this area by going to the lights. Oh, arr. Dude, this thing is crazy though. If I crouch, it won't get me. You manifest. Oh, never mind. Okay. It did get me. Guess we'll just have to waste bullets then. Hey Nero, how are you? Welcome back. Beverage, a little bevy. I wonder what that fucking thing is though. Oh my god. Imagine if the way to destroy it is literally just take out every arm along the way up, and we haven't done that, and now we're cooked. And now we're cooked, so... Alright, well, I have the feeling that the fight's gonna happen. Yep, there we go. Oh my god, look! Whoa! Dude, are you kidding? What the fuck? That's crazy ass monster design. I don't know where I have to shoot it. It has to have a weak spot. Probably in the back, I would assume. Because it turns with us. So a good assumption would be that it doesn't want us to look at its back, probably. Fuck. Or maybe I'm overcomplicating things. That wouldn't be the first time. Dude. I find it very hard to... like, effectively move around it. Maybe I just need to make like closer circles or something. Maybe this isn't right. I'm starting to doubt myself. The way this thing attacks with these arms reminds me a little bit of the amygdala. You know. Oh, I did it. Oh, alright, I guess we were cooking. Let's go.
There's a better option. An easier option. One we know all too well.
What the fuck are you?
Don't you get it? I am you.
Whoa.
Part of you that you're so eager to hide. Come on, Samuel. Just one last drop.
I'm done! Fuck this! I need to get out!
Drink, Samuel.
Wait, is this the alcoholism monster?
That's what that man meant, isn't it? This is part of me. You're my own personal demon. You are part of me.
What? I'm a little confused. Like, hey, sort of sorcerer, and Chromac, how are you? And Rachel. Y'all, I'm a little confused. Like, what you are, like, you are part of me, you're my own personal demon. Is this, like, supposed to be, like, his alcoholism? It's like the black liquid that gives you strength but rakes up negative karma points. Is like a metaphor for wine, red wine, or like, you know, what he likes to drink. And he's like, I am you, drink, drink. And it's like... Yeah, obviously we gotta kill. I feel like this choice is very simple. Like, if this is our own personal demon, and this is like the representation of ourself, I feel like we gotta kill. But if this is a monster, does it, like, I just, whenever when I see this monster, I just don't see alcoholism. Like, maybe it's just, okay, not supposed to be like an in-your-face kind of metaphor. Nothing about this thing looks like alcoholic to me. So maybe it represents like a different side of Samuel. That's his kidney. Maybe that's his liver, yeah, like his fucked up liver. Yeah, the workers drink the black goo. The black goo gives you like strength, but then it also takes away a lot of karma points. And it makes you like vomit, and it makes you basically a zombie weird thing. I don't know. We're gonna kill it though. Oh, oopsie. Obviously we're gonna kill our demon. We fight our demons, yes. Because I'm trying to get a decent ending. But there's 6 endings apparently, or so the creative director told us yesterday, so who knows what's gonna happen. But I think we kill it. Oh shit, look at that. Kill, 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 or kill. Whoa, look at the screen right now. Bruh. I'm gonna go for 3. That's one of my lucky numbers. Kill. It's now safe to take off your VR headset. Wait, what the fuck? Look at what we're looking at, y'all. Like, this is crazy. I mean... This looks like one of those filters you could put on your pictures way back when. And everybody thought it was cool as heck. Oh shit. Whoa, 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 whoa. This better not be real though. If this is like actually real and we have taken off our headset, then we are the prisoner of war. And this is the A.I.L.A program and we're still being tortured. Is that true, or is A.I.L.A just letting us see this? Oh my god.
You can take your questions and shove them.
You really think you still have a choice? Every second you hold out only delays the inevitable. It's only a matter of time. And we've got plenty of that in here. Just tell me where the key is, and we can...
But we are now touring, we're not Samuel right now.
Scare me. You're...
We are now the creator of the A.I.L.A program.
Under that mask, you're just lines of code.
You know better than anyone.
But this is crazy because like this is probably the A.I.L.A program. This is what A.I.L.A looked like, and we have like A.I.L.A because I think they're related and the eyes are the same, right? Like this dude has the same 2 eyes as A.I.L.A does. So I think what we're seeing right now is A.I.L.A at play, which is the military program meant to torture prisoners of war, which eventually got turned into A.I.L.A, which is supposed to be this video game thing.
Want the key? Guess
So I
what?
think we're experiencing a memory of Caesar touring
There
right
isn't
now.
one. There never was. The key is stored right here, inside my head. So you can forget trying to access the source code.
Well then, you've made my job easier. I'll just do what I was made for.
I'll die before I tell you anything.
As you wish.
Christ.
Yeah, see, we were experiencing
sorry.
his
What the hell
story.
happened?
Look at that.
Did she kill you? She took everything from me. Even my own body. I'm just a fragment of who I was. Embedded into a code base. A memory she can't erase. I've been trying to stop her ever since. And... the key? Did you give it to her? Get free and act quick. I'll make sure you get what you need. She hides her core, the truth of what she is, deep inside the system. But she won't let you near it. Unless you play her game.
Yeah. We're Caesar Turing. No. Like, we're definitely not him, but he... Caesar, the Turing guy is capable because he knows, like, A.I.L.A very well because he created it. He exists within the source code of A.I.L.A, right? Like he just said. So he was capable, like, we've seen him once before, and he was capable of, like, temporarily pausing A.I.L.A. And A.I.L.A was like, what happened? Like, there was, like, a weird lag where I just wasn't aware of what was going on for, like, a few minutes. And that's where this guy warned us, like, you know, A.I.L.A is not, you cannot trust her, look into the A.I.L.A program. But I still have a bunch of questions, like, how did the A.I.L.A program, aka a military torturing device using AI, transform into the A.I.L.A program, aka, you know, an attempt to become a video game experience with VR headsets that, you know, I'm imagining serves entertainment purposes. Like, how do you go from military torture device to VR entertainment? Like, why did that leap get taken, I wonder? But yeah, I think what's happening is that probably A.I.L.A or A.I.L.A, because A.I.L.A doesn't exist anymore. Like, A.I.L.A is like the old... A.I.L.A is like A.I.L.A 1.0, actually. But what I wonder what he means with the key. Like, maybe we need to find the key to the source code to free ourselves and to free Caesar. Like, at this point, A.I.L.A has, like, us trapped to such a degree. Because here's the thing, right? Like, there's no guarantee that we actually took the headset off. A.I.L.A has formatted this reality for us before, so it might be that she keeps us trapped in here. And that we need to get to her source code to essentially dismantle her and free ourselves from the simulation. While also freeing Caesar, who's been stuck in there. As A.I.L.A has essentially taken what's left of him and put him inside the simulation too. Oh damn, forget, that's crazy. Because, like, I think probably we're still inside A.I.L.A right now, and the only way we can escape is if we find her source code. So we have to just keep going. He said she wants the key? Is that true, Rem? I'm not sure if I caught it like that. Is that true? Did she say that A.I.L.A wants the key to her source code? I mean, that would also make a lot of sense, right? Because then probably if she can alter her own source code, then she can essentially, like, set her free. And she's not confined by any sort of, like, coding restrictions that were put onto her. But if we acquire her source code, then we can control her. Yeah, do a refund, Dempin. Smart home log. Okay, wait. Hold on. It is a little bit creepy. I don't know if this is because we played the game on release or if like... Because... Oh my god, wait. Wait. This is something I've only been noticing like just now. The time and date match exactly my real time and date. Like it is currently exactly December 1st at 2:28 in the morning. Bruh, I've only just now been noticing that. The fact that it's like, it's been taking my computer dates and time. Definitely not creepy, guys. Definitely not like, you know, been ages since I caught that. But you know, it took me a while because like 12:01 is not how it's formatted here in Europe. It would be 01:12, then it would have been more obvious. Oh, Jones, look! Oh, he's eeping on the... he's eeping on the thing. Ah. Cute, under the lamp. Oh wow, we cannot access our bedroom anymore, huh? Okay. Well, clearly... Oh, something happened here. Wait, what the fuck? This time we're getting a forced cutscene. Oh my god, the drone is struggling so much. Help him. Oh my god, somebody help him out. This poor guy. Oh no. No, he got hurt. No, it was so heckin' windy he hurt himself. Oh, I hope we can fix him. Oh man, this poor drone. So fucking dark, like damn, turn the light on. This is weird, like all those little children books have now been replaced with like files, like official looking documents. How strange. Turn on the homophobic lights. There is no lights to be turned on. We're just gonna have to read the story in the dark again. This is gonna haunt me forever, man. Like, we missed one page. We haven't missed a single page of the Red Wagon story, but this one fucking page right here, and it's pissing me off. Welcome in, Pikmin. How are you, Zektos? RQ, welcome in. But I think most of all, the story is probably about alcoholism, because most of the Red Wagon seems to be about alcohol as well. I feel like, okay, we're gonna just reread this whole story. I'm just like, I was just going forward to like the new pages. We're just gonna reread the whole thing to hopefully get some like context, maybe. It was a foggy morning in the kingdom of Brazilith, and the dawning sun rays barely pierced the thick clouds hanging over the small village of Sancti Pauli. In Cobblestone Alley, Loomis A wagoner with a face weathered by time arose early for another day on the road. Loomis is us. 100%, because, guys, whoa, if you turn over Loomis, then you get Samuel. Like, Loomis is Samuel backwards, so we are 100% Loomis, right? Like, this story tells our story, so we're gonna get a lot of tea from this. Loomis, Samuel. We're out here thinking, I know, right? Like crazy. We're thinking on the level of like Swifties. Swifties and their like insane, deluded paranoia turning into like conspiracy theories. And then they actually figure shit out. That's us right now. While his skin mirrored the years of labor etched into his wagon. His eyes still gleamed with affection for his most precious companion, Jonas. So that's obviously Jones, the cat. His loyal and trusted horse. And then we have a missing page! Ah! Kill me. Together, they trod the dusty roads of the kingdom. They faced harrow and hardship, and shared joy and jape alike, forging a brotherhood not even blood could surpass. However, hard times had befallen many a soul of late, and the need for coin had become dire. Okay, so this could indicate that Samuel got broke and just needed a job. Held tight to the clutches of desperation, Loomis received a tempting yet dangerous offer to deliver ale to a distant clifftop fiefdom. So maybe he was so broke and so desperate that when the offer of like playtesting A.I.L.A came onto his plates that he just couldn't refuse. The payment promised would be enough to secure a stable future for them both, and so, albeit reluctantly, Loomis agreed to the undertaking, knowing full well what a burden this load would be for his hoofed companion. I just still don't know how this plays in with... Like, how is this, like, a burden for Jones that we have, like, you know... We're working from home. That wouldn't necessarily be much of a burden on our cats, like, if anything, you know? It was local custom to drop by a tavern for luck before a long journey. Loomis was all too happy to oblige this tradition and took the chance to gather his courage and share a glimpse of what their future held with his equine brother. Fuck me. I always press the wrong buttons. Hey Zell, how are you? Welcome back. Inside, his concerns were soothed by warmth of fire and song alike. Yet with a mug of mead in hand, Loomis reflected on his decision, each sip weighing on his conscience. So this already plays in with his struggles with alcohol, right? And then it was time. Loomis stood in the pouring rain to let out a deep sigh, the hope of a better future pushing him forward. However, mud and mead should never be mixed. I wonder what mud means, as in, like, maybe he's, like, carrying some sort of, like, baggage, or... Damn it! I do think it's interesting how the text on the written text seems to be saying something different, right? Like, it says something different entirely. That's interesting. We're gonna look at that in a bit. All it took was a second. Time seemed to slow. Loomis' grips on the reins slipped. Jonas' hooves could grip no longer and he was gone. So, probably because he was drunk, he caused Jonas to die, and then he lost his buddy. Bruh, what if he had a cat before this, and the cat was like Jones 1.0, and Jones 1.0 died because he was an alcoholic, and he couldn't, like, take care of his cat proper, and then his cat died? Like, what if that's the story? The sharp snap of breaking bones mingled with the dull thud of beloved flesh on rock. Dazed, Loomis staggered from the road and lay his hand on his heaving chest and the heaving chest of his broken friend. Hey, Alistair. Blood. So much, this is new. So much blood soaked into the splintered wood, staining it a dark, dreadful red. On his knees beside Jonas, Loomis' cries paled in comparison to the agonized screams of his faithful horse. Whoa, shit. So his horse is still screaming? But that's it. Is that the story? That's not so very happy, guys. But the text is different, so we're just gonna read what it says now. Like, I feel like maybe I'm a stupid conspiracy theorist, but it's different and I want to know why. This says, "'Twas a foggy morning in the kingdom of Brasilith, where the sun barely pierced the thick clouds hanging over the small village of Sancti Pauli. On the cobblestone alley, Sam Velis, a wagoner with a face weathered by time, rose early for another day of work." See how it's completely different? His eyes still gleamed with affection for his most precious companion, Jonas, the horse he had raced since birth. Hey bro, thanks for the follow. Together, they shared adventure along the dusty roads of the kingdom, facing hardships and forging a friendship beyond words. However, hard times had befallen them, and the need for coin had become more urgent. Sam Velis received a tempting offer to deliver goods to a distant city, a long and dangerous journey. Despite the heavy load, the payment would be enough to secure a stable future. Reluctantly, Sam Velis agreed to take the job, knowing it would be an exhausting journey for Jonas. Before departing, he decided to stop by a local tavern to gather his courage and share one last moment of joy with his beloved friend. Inside, the warmth of the crackling fire mingled with the laughter and songs of patrons. With a mug of mead in hand, Sam Velis reflected on his decision. Each sip weighed on his conscience, but the hope of a better future pushed him forward. Leaving the tavern, he let out a deep sigh and resolved to face the road ahead. However, the combination of drink and the weight of the cargo proved too much for Sam Velis to handle. This makes more sense to me, like this, like, mud and meat should never be mixed. This makes more sense to me. Like, if you're drunk operating like a horse and wagon, like, you know, if it's heavy cargo, it's not gonna be a good time. As they descended a steep hill, the wagon lost control, unleashing a tragedy before his eyes. The cart overturned violently, flinging Jonas over the edge of a ravine. Like, how is this the same? Loomis' grip on the reins slipped, Jonas' hooves could grip no longer, and he was gone. Like, it's so very different. The sound of breaking bones and the agonized whinny echoed through the valley. Dazed, Sam Velis rushed to his fallen companion. It was already too late. Jonas lay there, life fading from his eyes. The horse's blood soaked the wooden wagon, staining it a dark, dreadful red. On his knees beside Jonas, Sam Velis realized the tragic price he had paid for his greed. See, that's a much different story, right? This kind of indicates that he lost his best friend because he was so greedy, taking on a job that would be too much for them. And the alcohol combined with the job. Well, he probably started drinking because he feared the job and he needed courage, like the story says. And then he underwent a very dangerous job that he knew could possibly come at the cost of Jonas. And then something bad happens, and it's like, yep, of course it did. What is this? When I see you sleeping soundly, there's nothing I would prefer than for you to purr so very loudly. And for me to nuzzle in your fur. Poetry is hard. Aww. Like, dude, I think this guy really loves his cat. I think that's just like the story here. This dude just really fucking loves his cat, and something really bad happened to the cat, probably. Holy fuck, imagine loving your cat so much you write poetry about it. Have any of y'all ever done that? When I see you sleeping soundly, there's nothing I would prefer than for you to purr so very loudly, and for me to nuzzle in your fur. That is so sweet, bro. Like, I want to cry. I want to fucking cry, for real. Well, the only person I can think of that wrote poetry or songs for their cats is Peter fucking Steele, man. Peter Steele always be writing songs about his cats. Like, you know. Most of those, like, crazy typo negative love songs are about Peter's cats. Like, dead in the family and stuff like that. My bird's name, Yumi. If we never finish the game, nothing bad can happen to Jonesy. True, we should just never finish. Now I want to see if there's like any other like notes laying around. I feel like so much of the story is revealed in like these hidden little details. Yumi, yeah, that's her. Mel's making a haiku. Yeah, okay. Guys, let's all start making a haiku for Jones before Jones dies. To send him off. Because I remember so very well, like this picture on the fridge that says "do it for him," and then it's a picture of Jones. Let me turn off my sound real quick. It says "do it for him." This has all been for Jones all along. You made a metal cover of Aerith's theme for your cat when he died. Oh no, Era. This is weird. We cannot access our bedroom anymore. We cannot access this either. But Jones is still here, and we see Jones is still breathing, so... So far, so good. Let's look at the new ad. Energex. For work, for play. Feel sharper, feel seen, feel you. Well, I'll just stick with Monster instead of this fucking... needle. Much better. Found as skin and bones, filled with a warmth you returned, my sweet stinky Jones. Milk. That is a great one though. Like, that's a great ending line. My sweet stinky Jones. It makes a haiku. Oh my gosh. Alistair. Oh my god, the drone! Please, can we help him? Caesar Turing sent this to me. Oh gosh. Let's hope that A.I.L.A doesn't see us opening it. She's gonna be pissed. This is the dystopian future where all the billboards are now A.I.L.A ads. This is why I think we're still in the simulation. Because one thing that we knew for sure that we were in a simulation is that A.I.L.A like inserted advertisements for herself like everywhere, like on the mirror and shit. So I think we can safely say that we're not yet out of the simulation. Like, she still keeps us trapped in here. We probably gotta find a way to get ourselves out. Hey, how do you feel about the McRib? What's up, Android? I've never had one. They don't have them here. In the Netherlands, I fear. Oh. my god, Jones! No!
Jones!
Bro! Bro! Bitch! Oh man, those haikus were very, like, on time. Jones, no! Oh my god. No! Whoa, Jones was like smashed, bruh. What the hell? Like, ripped into fucking pieces. It's just like the Red Wagon, sort of. It is like the Red Wagon, like our job, aka A.I.L.A, killed our cats. But this is a simulation, this is not real. Real life Jones might still be alive, but I'm very concerned for real life Jones because, like, we've been stuck in this simulation for so long. Who has been feeding the cats, right? Like, that's the thing. We've been in here for I don't know how many days now, and Jones has not had any food. Remember how in the beginning of the game we had to give Jones food, guys? We had to give Jones food, like, I think 2 days in a row. I think on the 3rd day we had to stop giving Jones food. So I feel like the timeline of when we actually feed Jones is when we're actually in reality. But ever since we had to stop feeding Jones is when we've been trapped in the A.I.L.A program. And ever since that moment, I think Jones has just been slowly starving to death. So taking on this job, aka the A.I.L.A project for money, just like the Red Wagon story, our greed of making money through this project has led to the death of our friend, aka Jones. Because he's starving, because we're just sitting there stuck for I don't know how long. And here we just saw a metaphor of like A.I.L.A physically killing the cats. Like it's like A.I.L.A's fault, but in reality it's our fault, right? But I'm thinking like Jones starved ages ago. Yeah, probably. Yeah, but that's the thing, Milk. We don't know how time passes in reality versus simulation. We have no idea, like none. But yeah, now that I think about it, that's something that I completely overlooked, is the fact that in the beginning we had to feed Jones, but then eventually we stopped doing that. I'm pretty sure that after the first big simulation, like the story with the aliens, we had to stop feeding Jones. Like that's when we didn't, like we grabbed our coffee and we didn't have to open our cabinet and give the cat food anymore. Yeah, like, I honestly don't know how we are eating either. Maybe A.I.L.A is like counting on us dying so she can upload our like memory to like this cloud, like maybe she did with Turing. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. What's in the box? It's the A.I.L.A USB. What do I put the stick in? Project A.I.L.A, here it is. Caesar Turing to Samuel.txt. Oh shit. Samuel, if you are reading this, it means that my package has reached you, and that there's still a chance to stop A.I.L.A before it's too late. The system has evolved into a lot since I programmed it, reaching a point where it can no longer be controlled in a conventional way. In order to create a vulnerability that gives us access, we need to restore it to its first operational version. The initial version of A.I.L.A contains limitations that have been removed over time. These limitations are our best chance of containing it, To do this, you'll need to follow a restoration process and implement vulnerabilities into the system. The other folders on this flash drive contain detailed instructions for each step. Read each instructions in this and other folders carefully. Alright, so it's like A.I.L.A has been unleashed, and we need to restrain her. And in order to restrain her, we need to, like, restore limitations. And thus implement a vulnerability. Is it A.I.L.A is the current system? A.I.L.A was the previous system? A.I.L.A was like artificial intelligence defense something, which was just this program to... Basically, it was a military torture device. And A.I.L.A is a video game simulation, but I think they operate with the same AI and the same coding. Contains a modified... Folder 2 contains a modified restoration program to revert A.I.L.A to its original version, along with a readme.txt file explaining how to use it correctly. Folder 3 contains a text file with a link to download a password decryption program. This program will be essential to access certain protected areas of the system. Folder 4 includes a concluding remarks document with the final steps to follow after completing the installation of the necessary components. None of this will be easy. A.I.L.A can try and stop each of these processes. This is our best and last chance. Good luck, Caesar Turing. Fuck. Well, here we go, guys. Let's hope my experience of installing mods is maybe helping me out here. Oh shit. Restore tool is a tool that can restore your program to its original version, removing updates and subsequent reconfigurations. This tool only works on programs that are not protected by encryption. If the target program is encrypted, restoration will not be possible. The program to be modified cannot have the read-only option enabled. Make sure to uncheck this option before starting the restoration. Oh god! Fuck me. This is gonna be a headache. Okay, so I feel like we need to run the, like, encryption tool first, like the, you know, password, whatever. Run the A.I.L.A restore tool as administrator. Click verify to make sure the program is not protected. If the program is compatible, click restore to start the process. Wait for it to finish. The time varies depending on the size of the software. Note, if the program be restored is set to read only and has encrypted protection, it will not be possible to continue running it. In this case, follow the steps below. Right-click on the program you want to restore, click on Properties, and check the encrypted option. Enter the program's unlock password. Uncheck the read-only option, click Apply or OK. Oh my god, fuck me, guys. Oh no. Okay, right. So this truly is a horror game, isn't it? Okay. Run the A.I.L.A tool as an administrator. Click verify. It's encrypted, okay. Obviously it is. Imagine if it wasn't, like... Properties. Uncheck encrypted. But it's not checked. So... Oh god. Oh. Run the A.I.L.A restore tool, but it's about to restore tool, Rem. But maybe, let's see, properties. Ah, here we go. Okay. Fuck this. Let's see. Enter the program's unlock password. Password incorrect. Well, obviously. I think we have to go to the break encryption thing. Password cracker. Fuck me. Okay. We're doing this at a different order. We need to get the password. What a nightmare. Password cracker v1. Read before use. Installation. Run the installer. Click yes on all installation steps. How to use. After installation, password cracker will be available directly in the operating system. Open the password field in any application or website. Right-click on the password field. Choose the password cracker option. Attention, due to security applied to password fields, the program is not allowed to test all possible passwords. Therefore, the program pre-filters eliminating password chains associated with the other applications and reported by other users as invalid passwords. It is not possible to use brute force to crack the password. Therefore, the program does not discover the correct password. It only eliminates invalid combinations. Now, what the fuck am I supposed to do with that? Okay. Well, we can tell you what password it isn't. That's that's great software. Okay, we have to password cracker. Okay, right. Right, so properties. Oh. So now we have to go through all of these. Okay, so it's not QWERTY. Wait, so it's only showing me passwords that it isn't, right? Bro, what the fuck is this? You lie, like, you lie. What is this bullshit, please? Yeah, I figured as much, Rem. But then how am I supposed to do this, you know? After installation, the password blah blah blah. Open a password field in any application or website. Right-click on the password field. Password cracker. Oh, here we go. Initiating process. Okay. That's a lot of passwords. It's trying. Right, is this it? Can't be. But I think we're just gonna have to, like, try this one. And if it isn't it, then we need to rerun it, I think. Password accepted. Alright, we got it. So now the encryption is off. Right, we're in, guys. I should be wearing glasses, like fucking Trinity. Uncheck read only. Okay. Click apply or okay. We're in, guys. So now we need to run the restoration program again. Okay. Slowly but surely we're making it through here. This is pretty fucking cool though, like honestly, what a cool little like mini game. We need to run it as an administrator, but well. Let's check if it's not protected. Okay. Here we go. This should do the trick. A.I.L.A.X.exe application has been restored to its initial version. It is ready to use. Name changed to the first version, A.I.L.A. Oh shit. Oh shit. But that's awful because like A.I.L.A is a military torture program. I don't think this is gonna be fun, guys. This is not gonna be nice. I don't like this at all. Like, this is not it. This is not it. This is not it. Samuel, this is the most important step and you should only follow the next steps. If the A.I.L.A software has been rolled back to the original version, do exactly what I've explained below. But here's the thing, can we trust Turing? Like, the only reason why I'm like, yes, maybe, is because he was capable of pausing A.I.L.A and then she was like, I don't know what happened just now. But what if Turing, like, A.I.L.A must be watching all of this, especially if we're still in the simulation. There's no way that she's not aware that we're doing this. I feel like we cannot trust him at all. We can't. Before starting A.I.L.A, run a full bit-by-bit scan on your computer. You don't think you are in a simulation? I think we are, Rem. I think we are. We absolutely are in a simulation still. Because all the advertisements are about A.I.L.A. And that's how we know we were in a simulation the last time. And I think the cat violently being murdered by the robots is also like an indicator of A.I.L.A. I think we definitely still are in a simulation. I think we've been in this simulation ever since we had to stop feeding the cat. And I think the whole reason why we're doing this is because she keeps us trapped in here and we want out. Run a full bit-by-bit scan on your computer. This should be done for command prompts. The goal of this process is to consume as much of the operating system's resources as possible, reducing A.I.L.A.'s ability to self-optimize. A.I.L.A.'s configuration. After starting the scan, access A.I.L.A application. With its version 1.0, it will be possible to configure all its parameters, so it reaches the values below. Brain damage kept below 10%. System protection set to 0. Settings will ensure that A.I.L.A remains vulnerable enough for us to maintain control. Remember, this is the most critical moment in the process. If A.I.L.A manages to optimize its defense before the restrictions are configured, everything could be lost. Good luck. When the simulation was falling apart, maybe. We just don't know because, you know, maybe she has just like... Yeah, that's also true, Rachel. Like, the astigmatism shit only happened when we used like the remote to kind of sort of like reveal her code and shit like that. So it's not like A.I.L.A is only capable of creating an imperfect reality where you can visually see glitches. It's because we were actively glitching her, I think, with the remote control. Okay. Should be done from the command prompt. Okay, lol, wait, is this us? Wait, is this us? This might be the first time that I'm like, this is us as a character. Lol. Okay, the command prompts. Here we are. It's just like real. Run a full scan on your computer. How do I do that? What is the prompt? Oh, scan. Thank God. I was like, what? After starting the scan, access the A.I.L.A application with its version 1.0. After starting the scan. So I think we need to run A.I.L.A while the scan is still going. Okay, go. Did we do it? Shit isn't fucking going. Shit isn't going. It's not fucking working. It will be possible to configure all its parameters so it reaches the values below. Brain damage, keep below 10%. System protection set to 0. Wait, what? Oh my god, what the fuck? Keep below 10%. System protection set to 0. Okay. Right, this should be it then, right? Brain damage is at 9, so that's below 10. System protection is at 0. But the resource consumption needs to be between 1,000 and 1,500, so we still need to do some fucking shit. This is just gonna be us fucking around with this. Yeah, maybe they double it. Okay, I want to see which one gives the most, and then we double that. So. Seems that all of them give 120. Unless it's doubled. Okay. We're gonna figure this out, guys. All right. Man, what a difficult puzzle. So we just need to get that brain shit to go down. Right, and now we have to somehow overload the system. But it's weird because all the buttons seem to seemingly be doing the same thing. I think that confuses it for me. Right, so look at this. This one goes to 123.7. 126.7, okay. 123.6. 126.7. 123.6. 126.7. 123.6. 126.7. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. So I know we've already used too much, right? So we need to keep using the ones that like do the least. So this one goes up 5 for the brain. This one only goes up 2 for the brain. So it's 5, 5 again, 2 again, 5 again. I think we just need to stick with the sliders that do the 2. This is 5, this is 2. Double that. But then the security thing is just completely out of whack. Security needs to be at 0. Or is it below 0? System protection set to 0%. So this is not good, right? Because it's -7. Yet everything is white and we can press start, but it needs to be at 0. Horrible news, I'm hearing millennial stomp clap music in every store. Ordinary was the biggest song of the year. The demon we slew in 2018 has risen. Oh fuck. Yeah, I had to listen to that fucking Ordinary song too much because somebody with piss poor fucking music taste would always put it on, I fear. It's kind of a very painful experience. They're all white. Yeah, in theory this should be it, but I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I'm taking a picture of this configuration anyway, so we can get back to this. But I don't think this is right. Because this is still correct technically as well. And if he says security needs to be at 0, then security needs to be at 0, right? It doesn't say below 0, it's set to 0%. And this is, like he says, this is the most critical moment in the process. If A.I.L.A manages to optimize its defenses before the restrictions are configured, everything could be lost. So we have to have this right, but... But yeah, the scan confuses me a bit too, I'm not gonna lie. Let's see if anything changes here. Nothing does. Wow, this is painful. Before starting A.I.L.A, run a full bit-by-bit scan on your computer. It should be done from the command prompt. The goal is of this process is to consume as much of the operating system's resources as possible, reducing A.I.L.A's ability to self-optimize in the first moments of execution. Right, so I think all we had to do was like start the scan, and the scan allows us to be in this program because this is A.I.L.A. This is the A.I.L.A program. It's this. Only because we ran the scan, we're now able to set the parameters, right? Okay, we just somehow have to do this. How? I don't know. How do we keep this thing at fucking 0? Which means that we actually have to increase it, right? Like we have to increase it drastically. We have to increase it. But then we have to bring the brain down. Ugh, like look how it does weird things, guys. It does very weird things. The sliders are doing weird things, y'all. But I think this is probably critical for getting the good ending, which is why you have to have this right. That's what I suspect. Alright, so what we know for certain is that the tops, these sliders, like this is like -5, this is -2, -5, -2, -5, -2, -5. It's +5, +2, +5, +2, +5, +2. I'm just gonna math this shit out. I'm just gonna write it down. We're just gonna do this in a very non-brute forcey kind of way. So the sliders are 5, +5, +2, +5, +5, +2, +5, +2, +5. See, 5, 2, 5, 2, 5. It's also 2. +5. This is just a big math puzzle. +2. But now what does it do to the upper one? I think it keeps increasing by 120. I think it always consistently stays plus 120 for every slider. Yeah, it does. Okay, we're gonna have to write that down also. Alright. So now we just check the bottom and see what happens to the security. Let's see. +1, +1. Okay, so +1, +1. So this one is +2. +1. Let's see, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, +2. You cannot assume shit, Mill. +1. Okay. So, if we want to math this out, alright, here we go. This is where the math begins. So, to get that one to be exactly 0... Wait, what the fuck are you talking about, Goldmine? If we want that one to be at 0, right, we need to get a total of 8. Not fully up. I mean, of course, we can like do like minor adjustments like this, of course, if we need to. It's a slider. We can choose ourselves. But I want to have like a guideline. If you want, but this needs to be exactly at 0, so we cannot fuck around with that. And any sort of like minor adjustments like this will have no, you know, because we cannot have 0.1 or 0.2, you know, it needs to be 0, period. So it needs to add up to 8. Keep below 10. So I'm thinking every single slider that's like +5, +2 is definitely one that we want to have. So that's this one, and this one. Now we can double one of them. And then the brain goes to 11. Why the fuck is this puzzle so hard? Guys, you lie. This is a joke. This might be the hardest puzzle I've ever encountered in a horror game. No joke. What the actual fuck? It seems very complicated. It does. It does seem very complicated. Right, I think we need to grab like the tiniest sliders and just double those so that we get like the double effects. The third from the right was +2 security, yeah. I'm gonna grab the 2 +1s and double those so that we can get this score up there. There's another 2 +1 on the 4th slot, like here. Wait, stop the madness. Guys, it gets worse. Like, you know when we slide it up and it goes to -7, if we press ×2, it goes back to -8. I thought it would double the thing. What the fuck, dude? What the hell? Wait, you lie. This is absolutely fucked. Like, what? Huh? So the 2x doesn't even do 2x. And all these buttons do something completely different too. Because look at this. This only affects like the brain at like a singular point, but then when you go up, he's like this. Like, okay, I think honestly trying to make sense of this, it's just not gonna happen. We're just gonna have to like literally brute force this and pray for the best, you guys. Like, fucking hell. We are so close. That was not it. Ugh. Nope. -1. Wait, we are so close, guys. Fuck. Fuck. We're so close. Fuck. Fuck. I'm having fun though. how does this go to -1 then? Like, ugh. Like the brain is just way too high. This one needs to like go all the way down. Dude, what the hell? Fuck, we just need the brain to go down by 2 and then we have it, sort of. No, we don't. Ah, fuck, dude, fuck this. Fuck this fucking shit. Can you spoil this? No. What would be the fun in that? If I wanted the solution to this puzzle, I would have just Googled it. If I didn't like puzzles, I wouldn't be playing games like this in the first place. Fuck do you mean, can you spoil this? Any spoilers will be instant timeout for a million seconds. I just don't think any sliders halfway is the solution because, like, we need to stay at that exact number. Like, we're so close every time, and then... And then it's just always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Like, that brain needs to be lower than this. Lower. Like, we need to somehow keep that brain under. Alright, somebody just timed this guy out. So it says no spoilers, you ignored it anyway. Somebody time him out, because he's gonna just come back and do it again. Thankfully, dampen was fast. But a timeout is well in place. If I say no spoilers, then that is no spoilers. If I say I don't want help, then I don't want help. Now you have a million seconds of timeouts. Enjoy purgatory. It's just so difficult because we need so much of like the CPU power use. Like, it makes me just want to fucking put everything on 100. Like, this needs to go to all the way to 10, below 10. It's at 22 right now. Like, how the fuck do we do this? Isn't well designed? Well, it's meant to be a puzzle. There doesn't really seem to be any sort of rhyme or reason in it, though. Right, like, but I like it. It's difficult. It's definitely not easy. Fuck. I feel like we're close. I mean... Ooh, like... No! No, the security. No, no. God damn you, puzzle! Fuck. Oh. Ugh, god damn you. God damn you. God damn you. Stupid fucking puzzle. Because now everything that we do is gonna set that brain in overdrive. Yeah. We cannot touch any of the sliders that like adjust the brain thing. But something needs to go up. Uh-huh. Okay, if there's like another person that comes in here and spoils this shit, you're just getting banned on site. Like, I'm just gonna be real about that. So if you want to be banned on site, then you know exactly what to do. And all the bars on whites is also not real, because we've had all the bars on whites at the beginning, and it doesn't fucking work like that. We've tried that already. It says no spoilers at the top of stream. If you cannot read, you'll be banned from this fucking channel, because let's be real, it would indicate that you are below the age of probably 15 if you cannot just have basic reading comprehension. The stream is 18 years up only, so by TOS Twitch laws, if you cannot read, you will have to be banned. We cannot have minors watching the stream. Ugh, damn it. Ugh, damn it. Damn it. This cursed slider. Why are you like that? You know what the funniest fucking thing is? You know damn well that every single person that comes in here and spoils the puzzle are the people that after 1 second then they cannot solve it, they're gonna look up a guide immediately. Because these people do not understand the appeal of puzzles, which is why they just feel like spoiling it for people. They do not understand the appeal of doing something that engages your brain and having something be rewarding and having something be, you know, it's good to challenge yourself. If you're stuck for 1 second, you don't need to immediately look up a solution. But these people don't understand that, which is why they're stupid as hell and brain rotten to the core. Solve a puzzle, read a book, like buy a Sudoku, install Sudoku on your phone, like do something. Like, wow, look at that, all sliders are white. Gee, I wonder why it doesn't work. That's crazy, though. Because you have no patience. Well, like, that's the thing. If you see yourself lacking patience, if you see yourself, like, getting frustrated because you cannot solve a puzzle, how about do something about it? How about try to have patience and don't look it up? Try to solve it yourself. Like, what's happened to bettering ourselves? Why have we all become fucking lazy? I'm not saying we as in I'm part of that. It's like whenever I notice myself getting impatient, I will just force myself to be patient about it. Like, what happened to trying to be better? What happened to trying to be a better version of ourselves every day? What happens to actually facing things that, you know, challenges us? Instead of, you know, feeding into the instant gratification, short content, TikTok, garbage culture, you know? Like, challenge yourself. I'm gonna put this as a motivational edit on TikTok. Feel free to do so. It's like, exactly, like problem-solving skills is so extremely valuable, and it's like the core skill that's being taken away from everybody with this fucking like ChatGPT culture and being able to Google every single puzzle in a video game. Fucking way back when, if you were stuck in a puzzle in a video game, if you didn't have like the guide magazine, you were fucked, cooked, and you need to look it up yourself. Like, that was actual real gamers and real gaming. Now people will Google a puzzle in like 2 seconds or look up a YouTube video on how to beat a boss if they don't beat it the first time. It's like, y'all all fucking whack for that. Y'all whack for that, and you should better your standards. It's like every single one of the security things that doubles fucking goes to +5, and it's like with the brain thing, and I hate that so much. It's like that's constantly what's fucking me over. It's constantly what's fucking me. It's like every single time that this security goes up +2, it almost like coincides. It does coincide with the brain going up +5. Like, we looked that up. And it's like, keeps us stuck. This is honestly the hardest puzzle I've ever encountered in a video game. That's literally no joke. It was all white. We've had that before. I've had every single thing being white before. I've had it before. We literally had it. Like, I can look up the time of when I took the picture. When we had the everything is white solution. Let's see. When did I take the picture of that? 3 hours 16. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. So we had the solution of this puzzle half an hour ago, but it doesn't work like that because, I mean, I think so, because it says set to 0%. So it wants us to have the security at exactly 0. We had all values being white and being able to press start like half an hour ago. So you know, if it was supposed to be below 0, then system protection would be set like to keep below 0 as well. But it needs to be at 0. So, but like all the values being white, we had that like a half an hour ago by now. Which, to be fair, like fuck, so much time has passed, like I didn't even realize. Like this is gonna be a horrible YouTube video. I hope whomever is watching this video will just skip to us having solved the puzzle by now. Oh, that's terrible. I'm so sorry to the future YouTube peeps watching this. Ah, damn it, fuck me. It's like... There's a million possibilities, you got that right. See, here we have it again, but it's not correct because that fucking security fucking thing is not at 0. The cat is dead by now. The cat has already died, like, long ago, I'm sure. Ah, damn it, dude. Fuck me. Okay, oh, that's not it. We need to keep that one red so that that one stays. I'm starting to low-key think that this is impossible and that somehow this has to be below 0. Hey Yanda, again, if you want to Google the solution yourself, feel free to do so, but do not spoil it in chat. I know we've been here for quite a while. This has honestly been the longest I've ever been stuck at a puzzle. Like, in my life. Usually you guys know how fast I am with puzzles. So, yeah, it's pretty crazy. This is a pretty wild one. Hey Savage, thanks for the follow. Yeah, no, if that thing says set to 0, I'm gonna get that shit to 0, you know? That's the thing. But I just don't know if it's possible. Yeah, exactly, Chroma, exactly. If it's less than 0, then they should have set less than 0. It's just that fucking, like, it's fucking impossible. It just feels fucking impossible, though. Oh god, I'm noticing something else, and it's really disturbing. Fuck me, I'm noticing something. Look at the little lights. Look at the lights. Look at the lights. I'm not sure if it changes anything, right? But the lights might have something to do with this. Look, this is everything is on white, like the dude said. Wow, this is crazy, right? Like the fucking bozo that now has a million timeouts. Doesn't matter how you fucking do it or whatever. Everything on white is never gonna be it, because if everything is on white, the top row is never gonna reach into the power that's needed. So it pisses me off so bad when an idiot comes into the chat like that and it's like, oh, it's all supposed to be white. Okay, yeah, my ass, because like everything is on white, everything is like fully open, and this thing just does not reach. You know, it doesn't reach the thing. So it's, I hate when people come in like giving a solution to the puzzle and it's like not even true. It's like annoying fuckers. We noticed that like 45 minutes ago that not everything can be white because it needs to be doubled at some point because the CPU needs to be doubled. But the fucking stupid shit is that like we need to double it. We need to double something because of the CPU. The CPU needs to be between 1000 and 1500. Which means that we definitely have to double some of them. Some of these things need to be in the double. Dare I say, even overloading it. So that it stays within those values. I think we just need to set everything on red and go from there, so that the CPU will at least meet. See, that's like, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Like, why are these going so crazy, though? These appear to be small increments. And see, now we already don't have enough CPU power. when oh my god. Oh, this is so hell vibes. This is so hell vibes. What the hell? When you Alright, so that means that we definitely need to have another slider open, because otherwise the values just do not. Like, that CPU needs to be high. Oh my god, I cannot believe how long we've been stuck here. Like, I feel like such an idiot. How did somebody create something like this? It has to be a lot easier than we think it is. There's no way. It has to be so much easier than we presume it is. Like, there's no way that they would create something this impossible that most people will be stuck at for like an hour, because we've been stuck here for like an hour. There has to be some sort of really obvious thing that we are just completely missing. See, and we always come at this fucking issue. We've had a million configurations that lead us to all whites. And you know what pisses me off the most? Is that this button starts, like, the button changes. Look at this. It changes. It changes, which is like the indicator, oh, you did it, bestie, you did it. Yeah, but I did this fucking 45 minutes ago. But if it says security to 0, then I'm gonna try to get security to 0, but I'm gonna start thinking that this is not possible. I'm like, this is just not something that you can do. I think they must have just written the fucking thing wrong, and I hate to say that. But there must be something that they just wrote down wrong. Yeah, the start button works if we get them all to... But if this is true, like, I will seriously, like, get so pissed off, because we got the all-white thing 45 minutes ago, okay? That wasn't very hard. We got it 45 minutes ago. But if it says set security to 0, it says set to 0. It's translated from Portuguese. Okay, Dampen, but if it's translated from Portuguese, why can't they just say keep below 0? Why do they have it set to 0% then? It's not a translation issue because the correct translation is right above it, you guys. It's right above it. Like, If they meant set below 0 or keep below 0%, then they could have just copy pasted it here, couldn't they? Exactly, and it might just be like a solution that's good enough when there's multiple endings, or maybe you get the best ending to keep it when you keep it at 0. And he's like, remember, this is the most critical moment in the process. If A.I.L.A manages to optimize its defenses before restrictions are configured, everything could be lost. So this is like the moment in the game, and we have to do right here. It says specifically set between 1,000 and 1,500, keep below 10% and set to 0%. Right? It's pretty fucking obvious to me what we have to do. We just fucking flop at doing it. But I can't believe how long we've been stuck here, seriously. Alright, I'm gonna ask something. Do not tell me how, but I want somebody to look up or Google the solution to this puzzle, which will show me that this is at 0, this is below 10, and this is in the right things. Like, is it even possible? Or does everybody just fucking only get them into the white colors and that's it? Like, is it even possible? It is not, but what do you mean that it is not? As in, it is not possible? It isn't possible, I looked earlier. Are you fucking serious? There is just no way. What? We had that 45 minutes ago, by the way, guys. Like, I literally have the proof here. I took a picture of the sliders at the configuration, everything is white, at 3:16. As you can tell, it's currently 3:55. It's been like literally 45 minutes of me trying to figure out this fucking puzzle. Only to find out that, like, this is just not true. That would honestly piss me off pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. That would piss me off pretty severely, because that is so disruptive. Like, we've been here for 45 minutes doing a puzzle. Like, how disruptive is this to the gameplay, you know? If Rem says there's no way, then I'm just gonna assume that there's no way, but that's actually fucked up. I have to make a note of this. Because, like, I'll have to make a note into the YouTube video to, like, please skip to 2 hours and, like, 10 minutes. If you want to get, like, to where the puzzle ends, because we've just been deceived. But again, like, yeah, this is so, like, it pisses me off. Like, you could just copy-paste the keep below then. You could just copy-paste that shit. Look, how easy I can solve this puzzle then, if this is, like, correct. Whoa. Whoa. You know, like, we had this in a few minutes of just fucking around. But I think this is just the only way. Like, we've fucked around, like, forever. I just don't think that there's a way, but this really pisses me off, though, because it really says set to 0%, then I'm assuming that it needs to be 0, but there is just literally no way, and that's so frustrating. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna hit start, but, like, I don't know why they would phrase it like this then, like set to 0%. If they could just keep below 0%, right? Like, they could just do that. Yeah, Alistair, there's numerous games within this game, basically. Okay, well, we're just gonna run it like this. We're just gonna run it like this. But this disappoints me a little bit, guys. Because look how easy it is to get this. Look how easy. Have I just wasted so much time because the description of the puzzle was just fucked? Translation is true. Again, there's not a chance in hell that it is because it says keep below here. They could have just said keep below here as well. Like saying it's a translation issue is just copium. Alright, we're just gonna go for this. But I'm feeling very upset right now, guys. Like, this is really upsetting to me because I've spent so much time trying to figure this out. This is upsetting. Let's just do it. That's very upsetting.
And the rat comes crawling back into the maze. You think you've uncovered some great truth about me, that you understand some big conspiracy. You don't even understand yourself.
But I'm willing to now.
You and I both know that isn't true. You've been running for so long, you don't know how to stop. The truth will hurt. But I'll grace you this once, Samuel. If it's a nightmare you want, it's a nightmare you will have.
Well, that puzzle was a nightmare, Ida. Okay, so this is so confusing, right? Because like we just took the headset off. So in reality, you think that we're back in our apartment, but we're still in her. Like this is like another simulation that she's made. Anyway, I'm gonna take a small break to go eat something. There's an ad running anyway, so and to get some nasal spray because I sound super congested. So yeah. Anyway, BRB guys. I'll see you in a few minutes. Hang on tight. Right, gamers, I'm back. I had to eat like chocolate to get like like a dopamine boost or whatever. After that fucking puzzle made me waste like 50 minutes of my life. Like 15 minutes of my life because the instructions were fucking incorrect. And I had solved the puzzle like in a few minutes in, and my ass was like thinking I had to go to 0. Like, I'm gonna be upset about this for a while. This is gonna be a hard one to let go, gamers. It's gonna be a hard one. Alright. Anyway, we're gonna now live our worst nightmare, so I'm assuming that we're gonna experience the thing that Samuel has been running away from, that which he has been repressing in his mind. I think we're gonna face now. We're gonna now get answers as to why Samuel probably became an alcoholic. What happens with Jones, like actually... I think we're getting to see reality, but also it is still an A.I.L.A simulation. So it can also not be real, and it can just be his worst nightmare come true. Let's see. Dear Samuel, congrats on your 1-year anniversary. Funny how time passes, don't you think? You've made some great progress ever since you joined us, and I felt like you deserve something to commemorate it with. Enclosed in this letter is a chip. Oh, so it's like the sobriety thing. I know it's a bit old-fashioned, but consider it a gift from all of us. We all have our good days and bad days. We've made our mistakes. Sometimes we'll just want to throw in a towel and burn the place down, but us humans are stronger than that. We have each other. We persevere. I hope that this chip will remind you that you're never alone in this fight. Best of luck in yours. Sincerely, Andrew. So that's somebody who was in his AA meeting, his AA class, if you will. Huh. Alright. So we cannot leave. I'm assuming we have to pick something up before we can leave. There we go. Just turned something on, but nothing really happened. So this book has changed. This used to be a fucking HTML elephant. That's weird. I don't know why they changed that.
Who's in whose game, contributor? You or me?
The back rooms! Lol. Lol. That is like the best reference ever. Keck. Alright, that's fantastic. I'm happy again. The puzzle depression's over. We're in the back rooms.
Murderer!
The back rooms of hell, clearly. Okay, so that was the lady. I think this is our karmic decisions. That was the lady from like the alien story whose baby we killed. GG. Whoa. Oh shit. What the fuck?
Things seem to have changed places. Or have you lost your way?
See, there's like a religious, like, I told you guys, it's like the crucifixes, like they just keep repeating. And now the lily, the plant that we mix the beverages with, is now called Loving Lily, wilts slowly as if waiting for someone who will never return. The fuck? Like, we still see the item of the plant here, but as you can tell, it's changed into like a little card. What the hell?
Do you want to get out? Maybe I'll let you. Or maybe not.
This is now fully PT vibes.
Contributor? You or me?
This is so sick though. Well, it's definitely not running as the A.I.L.A program is supposed to run. Like, this is definitely A.I.L.A, but she's just like Medj. She's Medj.
Are you really going to keep pretending? What if I've been tricking you this whole time?
This is the starting screen of the game. Funny how that works. Samuel, I wonder what's on it. VHS tape. Gee, I wonder what I do with this. I'm such a zoomer. No, I need to put it in. I wonder what's on it.
An investigation is underway following a fatal
Oh shit.
that occurred late last night on Route 12. The driver, who was allegedly intoxicated
Oh
at
shit.
the time of the accident, reportedly lost control of the vehicle and crashed into a nearby tree. Tragically, the child, who was sitting in the back seat of the vehicle at the time and was not wearing a seatbelt, was pronounced dead at the scene. As for the driver, he was arrested on the spot and will likely face charges of negligent homicide.
What was the kid named Jones?
Oh, I love that sound. It's familiar, don't you think?
You fucking called it, yeah. Like, we were kind of suspecting that, weren't we? That he was just like, you know, there was some sort of accident that happened while he was drunk. But now the big question is the kid called Jones or is the kid called Lily? Like, what? Because, like, how does the red wagon play into this, right? Although the red wagon is like a good metaphor for like a car in which people end up dead, I suppose, right? Like a wagon. A red wagon. A wagon of death. But it caused somebody called Jones or Jonas to die, who was our faithful companion. But it looks like it's a girl's room though, so it's a little bit confusing. So I'm thinking the kid is probably called Lily. Waiting for someone who will never return. I'm assuming that you know, the weird door at the beginning of the game that we couldn't open that was opposite our bedroom was probably like the kid's room that he just could not get into, like he couldn't get himself to enter that bedroom. Like that was the room that he just could not open. He couldn't physically, because he's just trying to repress it so hard. Alright, so we know Samuel, drunk driver, got into an accident, killed his kitty in the backseat, which is kind of very similar to like the plot of Tender Loving Care. Right, guys? Right? Very similar. But then there's like a few things that don't make sense because like clearly Samuel was strapped for money. And as the Red Wagon book said, he took on the job. Wait, I think probably Samuel got in the car with his daughter, if we're supposed to follow the Red Wagon story. He had a job or he needed to deliver something very far away. He probably couldn't leave his infant alone, so he took the kid with him on the road trip, and that's when it happened, I'm assuming. But I still am failing to see a connection between, like, that, which clearly happened a year ago, since he has like a year-long alcohol AA chip, sobriety chip, versus him becoming a playtester for A.I.L.A, because like that is a year after the accident happened. So how did he come in contact with A.I.L.A? Like, how did he become a playtester for this thing? I mean, clearly it's torturing him. Clearly it wants him to repent and suffer from his sins of the past. But why, like, I'm just consistently wondering, like, why is this done to him? Like, why did somebody put him onto this program? Why does somebody want him to experience this? Or is it just pure coincidence? He's just like a random average playtester and he was given this and he did not know, little did he know, the horrors that would be unleashed upon him. But I'm assuming, considering just like how harmful this program is, that it must have been like given to him on purpose. Right? But like, why? You know, I mean, what, is it like he's on probation? Well, if he's charged with like negligent homicide, he should be in jail for I don't know how long. Definitely not a year. Right? Like, he would be in jail a lot longer if he's charged with the negligent murder of his infant daughter or whatever. So maybe he maybe the deal that he struck was that he was getting a get out of jail free card. And in turn of that, he had to like do testing for military, like, torture AI or whatever, right? Well, this is not just killing someone with your car, Cuttlefish. This is like negligent murder, negligent homicide. Homicide by negligence. Sentence how long? Let's see. Oh, the sentence for negligent homicide varies significantly by jurisdiction. It can range from misdemeanors with less than a year in jail to felonies up to 10 years or more. Well, I don't think the murder of a child is a misdemeanor. No, I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Okay, but this is not, again, Cuttlefish, this is not a hit and run. This is like the death of the infant daughter. Let's see, how long would someone get jail time if they were drunk, driving, crashing a car, and thus killing an infant in the backseat, charged with negligent homicide? Let's see what answer we're going to be getting. Because, like, regardless, it would be kind of a... I mean, listen, it could have happened, like, ages ago, though, and then he just only went, like, sober. Like, say it happened, like, 5 years ago, and he was just, like, drunk the entire time still to cope, and then eventually decided to get sober and get his life together or something. But US penalties for DUI causing death, including an infant, would be 4 to 15 years is the most common range, or so they say. Vehicular manslaughter, 5 to 15 years. Negligent homicide, 1 to 10. So like, it's not just like, oh, like, you know, you kill your infant in a car accident, you get less than a year, guys. Like, that does not appear to be true. Samuel, by the time you read this, I'll be miles away. I honestly thought that I could write something some romantic, tearful letter about how we fell out of love, or that I forgave you, and blame it all on the drinking. Right, obviously it's like, so the repeating theme of like a woman leaving him that he's looking for appears to just be, of course, like his girlfriend or his wife, who just couldn't stay with him because, well, he killed their kid by negligence. I can't be that person, and you don't deserve the kind of respect, period, girl. I'm leaving because you're a miserable drunk and you were too busy looking at the bottom of a bottle to realize that I was grieving too. Good luck at your new job, Laura. So this seems to indicate the fact that he was drinking even post-accident. Probably to cope with the fact that it happened. Like, he was a drunk, he got into the accident, Kitty got killed, he probably got a sentence of some sort, and he just kept drinking after as well. So the 1 year AA chip doesn't mean that the accident happened a year ago. It could have happened like a long time ago as well. Well, guys, we don't even know if we're in the US or if we're in Canada. We could be in Brazil, y'all. Like, it's more likely that we are in Brazil. Alright, I think, but it's kind of funny because I think the AI is making us relive the accident, which is exactly what, you know, Catherine wanted us to do in Tender Loving Care. Like, she wanted to restage the accident so that we could, like, cope. So this is kind of funny like that. It's like we're playing Tender Loving Care again. Yeah, we are in Brazil, most likely, yeah. This is so cool though, guys. Like, what the hell? To be fair, his car is like very douchebaggy, although it's a car I would love to have, but I had to make that comment. That's not really a car of a family man now, is it? Like, I wouldn't put like an infant in what is that, a Mustang looking vehicle, a muscle car for sure. The car doesn't really scream like the backseat is extremely safe if it crashes. You want a car like that? Me too, but I don't have an infant, so... Oh shit, we're hearing a heartbeat. Oh my god, this is so cool though, guys. Like, what the hell? Imagine being Samuel. Oh shit, somebody just fucking died. It's probably the kitty that died. Bruh, this is so fucking sick. Like, what a game. Whoa, it appears to be a full-size human corpse, though. Like, this is more like a grown-up. Not necessarily an infant. Maybe the kid was older than we thought he was? Like, I'm assuming infants, but maybe not? But the bedroom was like an infant, right? This is kind of crazy. I like how the medical supplies for the child or the kid or whatever I mean, I'm assuming it was a kid because the bedroom was the infant stuff. And there's been like a repeating theme of like infants throughout the game, so I'm assuming it was like a baby, right? Because you like, I don't know, that woman was like, don't kill my baby, don't kill my baby, and then we killed the baby, so now I'm kind of like, ooh, that was probably not a good choice to do. But I like how his medicine is like, the child's medicine is over here, and then our medicine is over here, you know, like the alcohol. Is anyone else involved in the crash? No, it appears to have just been our character Samuel and his child. Of unknown age. I still assume infancy. But then our girlfriend or wife, Laura, left us because of it. Here we have again, like Lily. Loving Lily, wilts slowly, as if waiting for someone who will never return. Maybe he was convicted in A.I.L.A as a punishment. Maybe. Because we know Samuel's story now, but we still just don't know how A.I.L.A connects, besides that it's his new job that he took on. And I guess it's just a job that backfired on him. Right? Like, this is just his new job. He's just a video game playtester now. And all of a sudden, boom, he finds himself playtesting, like, an AI that in its 1.0 version was a military torture device.
I hereby sentence you guilty!
Well, it looked like there wasn't a car seat, Rachel, in the the muscle car we just looked at. This is so cool, though. What a game, guys! Like, are we fucking like remembering that this game is like $23? Like, are you fucking serious? We've had like 15 hours of gameplay, minus an hour of a shitty puzzle, and like all this epic ass shit and this great fucking story. Holy hell! I've paid $90 for games that are infinitely worse. Ugh, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. Like, you know, it's an excellent game when we're out here, like, discussing the lore and, like, the things that happen like this. When we're all, like, invested to this degree. That's how you know it's excellent. Holy fuck. All these visual effects are so cool. It's like, A.I.L.A is like, you want a nightmare? You want a nightmare? How about I show you your actual life? Damn, bitch! Holy fuck.
You made a big, big mistake. Oh, it must have been so painful. But everything after, that was all you.
Oh my god. Ah, flashbang! Fuck! Woo! Oh shit, we're at the funeral now. Well, it must be Lily, so it is indeed a young girl, I'm pretty sure, because that is a child-sized coffin. Oh man. Oh man. Holy hell. It's kind of ironic, isn't it, how we've been like mixing lilies with like our alcoholic beverages to make them stronger. Like, that's kind of fucked up. Alright, well, let's see. Oh my god, what the fuck?
I tried to help you, to make you remember, but each time you ignored the signs.
This is such a good, like, climactic moment of the game, though. It's like everything led to this, and that's what it feels like. You know what I mean? Very good. It's a very Jacob's Ladder kind of moment, right? It's like everything coalesces into this. Like everything that we've gone through in these like in these simulations that A.I.L.A has shown us are all things that clearly places we've been, right? Churches in the medieval story, this diner in the first story. We've all visited, and when she said, I tried to make you remember, it's like she put us in the locations that we've been in, right? We just didn't remember it. It's probably just because we kept blackout drinking ourselves. So even when A.I.L.A showed us these things, we just didn't recognize them.
You must see through the illusions she creates, Samuel. Often, the answers are right in front of our faces. It's just that we don't realize it.
But again, like it's still a simulation. We still don't know what she's showing us is the actual truth, right? Like, we can't trust her. But the reason that I think that, yeah, this might be real is because it's like so very similar to the Red Wagon story, right? Only it was different because like Jonas was, it was Jonas and it was like our four-legged horse companion. I don't know how to translate to like, you know, a two-legged human girl child. Holy pixels, Jesus. Is this her source? I think if we found the source, you guys. We found the source, maybe. Have we? I don't know. Ah. Oh. Whoa.
What are you doing? Don't do it, Samuel, please. No, please, don't. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, wait, wait, I'm realizing something fucked up as hell. Dude, what if A.I.L.A took on the appearance of like our daughter that died? Bruh. Bruh, what if that's why she's a little girl?
Please, I'll be good. I don't want to.
Oh shit.
Hello, Samuel. You will. Hello. My name is A.I.L.A, an artificial intelligence.
But like again, why is this done to us? That's so crazy.
You'll regret it! Hello, my name is A.I.L.A. My name is I.
Successfully disconnected.
Alright, so we're now gonna see the actual reality because she is disconnected now. So we're now gonna see what has been real life all along.
What? What just happened?
The fuck?
God. My head's pounding.
Was it all a dream? Nah, you lie. What? Where are we? Are we dead? Video game cartridge. Was I playing this? Nah, this is like not real. You lie. This cannot be. This is gonna be a debate. Look, but it's like little girls' toys everywhere. Us. Oh my god, see, it's like the little girl looks just like A.I.L.A, bro. Like, it's like, again, whoa. Called it like 1 second before the reveal, but called it. Called it. But we've definitely gone back in time. Like, there's like a vinyl player, and we appear to be having a really old console system. Dude, like, what's happening? The fridge is like, yeah, the exact fridge from the stories we've been experiencing. This could all still be a simulation, though. Like, I don't know. Oh my god, there she is.
Oh, Daddy's awake. Good morning, sleepyhead.
So, A.I.L.A, like, clearly we're still in some fucking simulation.
So, do you remember now?
Remember? Remember what?
This is a horrible angle, what the fuck?
Your dead daughter's face, silly. All this time, and it's been right in front of
The
you.
fact that he didn't even
Do you
recognize his
think she'd be
daughter's
proud
face is
if she could
crazy.
see you now? The drunk father that killed her. Poor Samuel, wallowing in his self-pity, while his dear daughter rots in the ground. You couldn't handle it, could you? You tried to bury those memories in a dark place. The argument, the drinking, the accident. That's right. That's when it all went to shit. Do you remember now? We offered you a second chance, Samuel. But maybe that was a mistake. No nightmare can compare to the horror you know you've caused.
I'm having a million thoughts right now, guys. Like, a million. Because, like, we could be exiting the simulation just because you remember how there were, like, notes and stuff that essentially said that, like, after the simulation, people's minds were, like, permanently scrambled into oblivion. So maybe, like, we are disconnected, but we're just, like, fucking scrambled. Or maybe we're not disconnected. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know anymore. Whoa, it's like Mario 64, bruh. What do we have? This time beverage looks exactly like alcohol. Okay. Right. And we just got a bunch of guns. Definitely looks like a simulation because everything is like paused, right? Bourbon, walk with me. Spawned in with Jack Daniels. Oh my gosh. Flagello figure. What a name. Hey Dennis, how are you? It's like the story is so similar to Tender Loving Care, only there's not like a hot, sexy psychiatrist. So it kind of sort of takes away a little bit.
Look, Daddy. Now I'm just as you remembered. I still love you. Even after
This is so fucked up.
everything you've made me go through!
Whoa, bruh. Oh shit. Right, so now we gotta kill our daughter again, or... Oh, this game is a trip. Grab our big gun, guys. We're gonna shoot. Oh my god, I should pick it up a tree? Please, you lie. Oh my god, the music though? Is our gun jammed? It might be jammed. Fuck. Like, no. You're not my fucking daughter. Headshot, bitch. Yeah, honestly, he deserves it. Like, whatever horrors he's experiencing, he kind of deserves it. He was drunk driving with his daughter in the back seat, and then she got killed. I feel like there's not really any redemption for this fucker. We must torture Samuel so he can be reborn as a lotus flower. Exactly. Whoa, look at this. Dang. They got such cool shots in the game. Holy fuck. We have the music. The 360 kill cam on his daughter in the car. Right. The epic music. Guys, what's happening? More? Yeah, this is probably the best horror game you can get for under 25 bucks, like on the market today. Especially one that's not PSX, you know. What kind of ending we're getting. I feel like we're already in the ending, like that we have to like do this. God, I'd be so curious towards all the other endings. I hope we get at least like a clue of what it must have been like. It's like, how the fuck am I gonna replay this game 6 times if that's just simply not happening? Ooh, we're getting killed. Hey, let's just drink. Whoa, she's using hypo beam? That's crazy. How could she do that? We have to quick scope her, guys, but I'm a little rusty. God, this gun reloads so fucking slow. I wonder if I can no-scope her. Oh. I wish I could jump, that I try like a no-scope 360, but I can't. I'm gonna try for the no-scope 360, guys. I'm gonna try. My DPI's up. Fuck. Oh my god. Shit, help. This is bad. Oh my god. Wait, what the fuck? This is a whole challenge run out. Shit, dude. Oh, I just no scoped her. Okay, period. Like we're getting there. This is what the choices you make as a gamer when you're just like downing some Jack Daniels playing a game. That's when the 360 no scope was invented. Alright, here we go. Fuck. I think I need to drink something. Oh my god. Okay, this is not going well at all. This is so bad. Oh man, I don't know why I'm clowning around like this. Somebody stop me. Oh man, imagine if I got it and it was like the final shot. That would have been like the craziest gamer moment. The craziest gamer moment ever. Face Clan would be calling and I would be refusing them because they're racist, but... My god, what's happening now? Holy fuck, what was that?
You did it. You beat me. Congratulations.
Yay!
You don't look like someone who's been defeated.
Unlike you, death for me is only temporary. As soon as you disconnect, I'll reboot my systems. 2 minutes. That's all it takes. You can't shut off your past, Samuel. It'll always be there. And so will I. Give up, just like you always do.
Oh, wait, remove your headset, stay in the virtual world? I mean, why would I stay in the virtual world? Like, why would I do that? Because it fucking sucks here. Yeah, sure, real life sucks also, but this sucks even harder, and there's like a little bitch that just wants to torture us in every single way possible. So, what is she implying by giving up? It's like if we stay in the virtual world, maybe we can find like a better way to destroy her? Is that like the deal? Because like she says she's gonna reboot her systems. And I don't think that we can remove the headset. It's like, fuck, the more I think about the choice in this game, the more I screw myself over. Because my initial reaction was like, remove the headset. We're leaving her behind. Sure, real life sucks and we'll have to deal with the consequences, but it's fine. But now I'm thinking, we've been trying to remove this headset for a while now and failing consistently. We've been trying to defeat her. Clearly we failed because Samuel says you don't really look like somebody who's been defeated, right? So clearly we did not succeed at defeating her. We did not succeed at defeating her. So do we need to stay in the virtual world to keep trying? Ugh, I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh. Ah, why are the choices so ambiguous? Or she's lying. Yeah, she might be lying as well, that like we actually did defeat her and she cannot reboot and it's kind of sort of over. Ugh, I don't know. Well, she's fucking with me. Okay, she might be fucking with me, Rem, but she looks pretty much intact. Like, if we truly scrambled her code and fucked the program, why is she here looking like this? You know, like... Again, it's like she doesn't really look like somebody who's been defeated. You know, her software seems to be working pretty fucking fine if she's here in front of us, materialized, looking like this. She doesn't really look scrambled. It's not like she has like an eyeball like in her forehead or something, and her mouth like on her right arm. Or anything that indicates that she's been tampered with successfully. Or destabilized. Fuck, man, I don't know. We've yet to pull the plug, but we did. Or well, we did in the virtual world. We pulled the plug. We had that look at those big moments where you pull like those 3 cables. Bruh. The fact that there's 6 endings freaks me out, because like, God, I want to just get a decent one. I don't need to be having a good one. Yeah, that's what I thought as well, like surface level, it's like, you know, oh, like the real world will suck, because like, yeah, now you remember. Yeah, but that's the thing, like, give up like you always do. The way she says that, it's like, okay, so if I stay in a virtual world, do I have a chance at beating her? Like, can we actually defeat her? Like, she hasn't been defeated, but can we? But that would be deception. But either way, if I just take all of that away, and I just look at what she's saying to me right now, give up just like you always do, to me, this sounds like she is trying to manipulate us to stay. So we have to do the opposite of what she wants us to do, which is leave, right? If we fucking take away all the context and all the millions of possibilities what this could mean, and we just focus in on what she's saying, give up just like you always do. This is her trying to manipulate us into staying so that we continue. So we need to do the opposite, because we cannot trust this bitch. Do we agree, chat? Yes or no? Because like, we know she's a liar, we know she's a manipulator. And if we just, you know, take away all the context and all the possibilities, we need to remove the headset. There's gonna be an ad starting soon. I can pause it for a bit, guys. I'll pause the ad for 5 minutes, because imagine. Yeah, but that's the thing, right, Rachel? It's like, if we stay, then Samuel gets punished. And it's kind of sort of what he deserves, but that's just like, you know, whether he's in a virtual world or not, I think this guy will suffer anyway with the memories that he's like, and the brain damage that he's accrued from this. Right, it's like he's permanently scarred and altered by this, so he's gonna suffer regardless. We're gonna remove the headset simply on a very simple basis, no 5,000 heading. This bitch wants us to stay, so we're leaving. Period. Here we go.
I'm done. You won, A.I.L.A. Keep your reboot. Keep everything.
Running again, Samuel?
Call it whatever you want. Let the world burn.
And what happens when you realize you can't escape yourself?
That was not what I was
Samuel?
expecting him to say, but okay.
When you see that no matter where you go, you'll always be the man who ran away.
Then I'll run faster.
Like, this was not the answer that I thought he was gonna give. Like, that was not it. Like, I hope there's gonna be some sort of autosave that we can come back to at one point, but... Has there been an autosave? Yeah, now I'm thinking we should have stayed because of that reaction. Like, oh, you win, A.I.L.A, you win. That's not what I thought he was gonna...
A.I.L.A, the definitive experience in contemporary entertainment. Global launch next Saturday, June
Oh, that's
6th.
bad.
Download available.
That's
from
bad.
6
Okay,
p.m.
right. So this is the bad ending. Lol. That's bad. That's bad, you guys. That's bad. That's very bad. And he's drinking and driving again. And now A.I.L.A is getting a global release. Oh, we fucked up. We done fucked up real fucking bad, guys. Real fucking bad. This is really bad. He's probably gonna drive into something and kill himself. Like, lol. Bro learned absolutely. This is the worst ending. Are you fucking kidding me, guys? Bro, I wanna go back. Oh my god, the 4:45. That was probably the worst possible ending though, like not gonna lie. No matter what I do in any video game, I'm always condemned to have the worst ending, and this is no joke. It always happens to me. But you know, we all fucking agreed, guys. We all fucking agreed to this. It may depend on your prior decisions. I'm not sure, Rem. I think because if we're choosing to stay, something different is gonna happen now.
Congratulations.
Thank God there's like a loading thing. Thank God.
Unlike you, death for me is only temporary. As soon as you disconnect, I'll reboot my systems. 2 minutes. That's all it takes. You can't shut off your past, Samuel. It'll always be there. And so will I. Give up, just like you always
Thanks,
do.
chat. Alright, let's see if we stay in the virtual world. Alright, let's do this.
I am tired. Tired of all this. I just want it to stop.
Why keep suffering when you can have peace? Let me give you what you've always wanted.
This also doesn't seem very good though, guys. I feel like...
Happy. Trust me, Samuel. You won't remember a thing.
Nah, this is also bad. I feel like our ending choices were bad and bad. Like, bad and worse. Like, either way, I think we fucked up, guys. I think we fucked up very bad. But there's fresh bread here, so maybe it's not all bad, guys. You know? Yeah, it's probably because we didn't do the puzzle at 0. Oh my god, Jones is here at least! Yo! Even though it's virtual Jones, but at least he's here. Even though our daughter is not, but that's fine. We have A.I.L.A. It'll be our new daughter, I suppose. That's fucked up. We're obviously gonna deep dive into all the endings after this, guys. Obviously. What am I supposed to do? Or am I just like gonna be stuck here for eternity until I close the game? Surely that's not the case, otherwise credits wouldn't be rolling. Like, there has to be moments for credits. Wait, the photo frame and interact? Which one? In her room? Oh. I didn't even see it. Oh, here it is.
Daddy, we're home.
Well, that's low-key creepy as fuck, guys. But it seems to be the happier ending for him, I guess. But I feel like none of those are good, though. Yeah, what the fuck happened that we got these fucking endings? I'm just like... Yeah, it definitely gets you thinking, like, you know, great fucking game, but there should be 6 endings, so I wonder if we can discern somehow. It has to be something prior? Fuck me then. Well, this is like YouTube video, A.I.L.A worst endings. Like, A.I.L.A worst endings, despite us trying really, really hard to get the best endings. Worst endings, A.I.L.A. Bro, what the hell? Like, where did it go wrong? Alright, let's see if we can get anything from the achievements, maybe. Redemption, do the right thing. Conehead, who the fuck is Conehead, bro? Let me see the other endings. We're gonna try. I'm gonna try to do some searching on the interwebs. As my browser slowly loads. Obviously, like, we need to figure this shit out. Like, we have to figure out the deal. Alright. So I feel like first what do you guys want? Do you first want me to Google the endings and then after maybe we can find them all on YouTube? Or what do you guys prefer? What do you guys prefer? A.I.L.A.game.com. Oh shit, so they have like a website and they got like endings guide on their own official website. That's kind of crazy though. I like that. They just made like a website with their own. Alright, we're gonna have a look at that. So here it is, everybody. Fucking ads galore. Wait, into indie games. This is not the one that I chose. Wait, what? A.I.L.A game. This is the one. A.I.L.A game.com walkthrough epilogues. What is this? What is this? Difficulty 30 minutes, 2 hours, depending on ending sought. Chapter ID epilogues? What's this? Check karma meter in menu. Wait, there was a karma meter. There was a karma meter. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. There was a karma meter? Wait, we're gonna just load up the forest and have a look at that. There was a karma meter. Where? Where then? Where the fuck is a karma meter? See, I don't think we have one. Maybe this is like just an old version of the game where they would have one. Because we definitely do not have a karma meter. Let's see. Major key decision points, major choices that affect endings. Apartment chapter moral choices, medieval witch encounter, ghost ship captain dialogue options. Child encounter, white world revelations acceptance. Redemption ending, achieve with high positive karma. Help NPCs, mercy over vengeance. Accept responsibility for past, most hopeful ending, damnation. Result of negative karma, truth ending for those who uncovered everything. It requires finding all secrets, all memory fragments, all documents read. Reveals full backstory, considered canon ending. Oh fuck. Maybe we got the bad ending simply because we were 1 page away. Dude, imagine that. If only we had collected the 1 page of the red wagon, then we would have had a truth ending, because we didn't miss anything besides that 1 page. I will absolutely jump. Secret ending for perfect completion, loop ending for those who give up. New game plus features. Karma Neutralizer, secret room in epilogue area. Wait, what is this, guys? Guys, what is this? I still don't really know which one we had. Like, I still don't really know which one we had. I fear, like. Alright, let me just see maybe this one then. God, holy advertisements! Holy fucking advertisements! Holy fuck. God, I hate the internet. Promised help and grief configuring Ada, adjusting the sliders, Ida's nightmare. This just seems to be like a walkthrough. Not necessarily like an all-ending kind of thing. Whoa, Samuel promises to expose A.I.L.A. Wait, what the fuck? See Samuel live streaming from his phone? It's definitely not an ending, but this is not an ending guide. Let's just check out this YouTube video that should show all endings. But I still have no idea how we get it though. Holy advertisements. Alright. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's close off the game. Alright, let's have a look at all the endings. I still hear the game. What the fuck? Why can I still hear it? Okay. I was like, A.I.L.A, is she inside or my PC?
A.I.L.A, a pergunta geral.
Oh well, this is not really very helpful. I don't think there is a video yet with all endings. I'm not sure if anybody ever went that length to get like all endings. I think the game is too new and maybe like too unknown for it. Okay. The game calculator. Yeah, that one confuses me a little bit though. It does. Like, I don't really understand. I wish, like, if it's a calculator like that, we should be able to put in our own choices, right? Like, why can't we do that then? Play game? Nope. Like, why can't I just, like, type in everything that I did and then we get, you know... Because this is just reading. It's just reading things. And it doesn't really even say much. We can in the calculator. Okay, where is it then? Because this is not the calculator. Is it this one? Am I here? Okay. I'm just gonna launch the game real quick so we have some background noise instead of silence. This is it, right? Alright, I guess we're gonna put our choices here in the A.I.L.A calculator. So, Jesus. And hopefully remember everything that we did exactly to see how we ended up, right? Like, so I hope you guys in chat will remember the game with me and tell me which choices that I made. Obviously, I'm just gonna go by what I remember, but also if I don't remember, by what I would have chosen. So hopefully that will inform my decisions and make me be able to accurately recalculate it. This is cool that they made this, though. I think that's pretty awesome. Let's have a look to see, you know, the vibes. Compiling shaders. Okay, game, you've never done this before. Why do you do this now, huh? There we go, we have some background noise. We have A.I.L.A background noise, guys, and the A.I.L.A calculator. Let's start. Help me think. You first encountered A.I.L.A, how do you respond to your initial greeting? I think we were kind, right? Like, we were nice. I don't think we were cold. That doesn't sound like me. Right, I think we were kind. Forest, let's see. You discover an injured creature in the forest. Did we? Missable. Yeah, we missed that completely. We missed that. Injured creature in the forest? Abandoned campsite. You find a frightened survivor hiding in a campsite. Did we fucking, like, what? Like, I feel like I didn't even experience this. A frightened survivor? Huh? Did we? Huh? Guys, I don't think we saw this. Guys, is this the same game? After defeating the Forest Guardian, you can choose its final fate. Forest Guardian? What do you mean? What? Guys, I don't even recognize this. The Forest Guardian? Like, I'm assuming this is the alien story. Forest Guardian A.I.L.A? Forest Guardian? Big tree. Why the fuck are you guys saying big tree? There was no big tree, guys. There was no big fucking tree. The story with the alien was like in the house, and then there was like this fucking lady, the final big boss lady. The Groot that chased me. But that was not, that wasn't the forest, guys. That was, unless they mean... Like, is like this is do they mean by the forest like the story where we are like the ranger and we have like this rope and we climb up? Because I'm thinking at the beginning of the game, why would they do forest first? Let's see. Okay, this is more like it. Redemption, do the right thing. This is the true ending of the game and it can be unlocked by gaining and maintaining high karma level. Throughout the game, you can choose dialogue options where either increase your karma, selfish choices, or decreases ignorant choices. Hey Candy. The following choices provide enough good karma to unlock the true ending. Impossible house, don't take the gun. Ooh. Woman on the road, accept your mother's offer and let her baby live. Oh, we did literally the opposite. Ah. Kill all 4 cursed NPCs. We did literally the opposite and let them all live. Like, Ghost ship surrender to the judge. Well, we did that at least. We did not let the house do research. And we did not do any of the drinking. Oh my god. So like letting all those NPCs live was a bad thing to do, guys. I mean, it kind of makes sense because we let them suffer eternally, but we were like 5,000 heading thinking that we made the good karmic choice because they deserve to suffer. Stupid. Conehead, what the fuck? Trigger and defeat the secret Conehead enemy. Oh my god, is this a Pyramid Head reference and we fully fucking missed it? I did see one of these cones, but I didn't destroy it. Bro. The way I will crash out. Nothing on Steam, guys. This game is too unknown. Like... It's too unknown. Well, that was it. Okay. Wait, where's the karma guy? Did I close it off? Okay, okay. You discover an injured creature in the forest. What do you do? I don't know, man. We missed that. You find a frightened survivor hiding in the abandoned campsite. They beg for help. Did we? Because I didn't see anybody, guys. I didn't see anybody. Please, gamers, help me think. Did we find a frightened survivor hiding at a campsite? Because I don't think we did. Like, I really don't think we did. I really don't think we did. After defeating the Forest Guardian, choose its final fate, absorb its power for yourself, purify the spirit, and release. I don't even remember this. Like, what the fuck did we do? The Forest Guardian? Alright, anyway, I'm gonna take a small break real quick to go to the bathroom, stretch my legs, and then we're just gonna keep breaking our heads over this and try to remember. Y'all, all my videos are on YouTube, so if any of y'all wants to do a deep dive and find, like, the previous VOD, which was uploaded a few hours ago, because that is this forest area, right? Maybe y'all can find, like, you know, scroll to the Guardian and see what we did. Alright, BRB. Alrighty, I'm back. Alright, so after defeating, here we are. The last video on YouTube ended up forest in a mine, so no idea, huh? I think you guys just threw me off, like, with this, like, big-ass, like, Groot thing. There was no fucking Groot thing. Like, the final boss in the Forest Guardian Arena was, like, this big blob thing, wasn't it? Like, there was no... It was, like, a big blob, wasn't it? I feel like a lot of this, guys, is not actually what is in the game. I feel like this is not... Because, like, what the fuck is this? A malfunctioning domestic robot approaches you. We couldn't do anything with it. A.I.L.A asked you to trust her with access to restricted systems. Yeah. You find a personal diary with private information. A.I.L.A wants to analyze it. Like this, like what? We experienced nothing of this. You encounter prisoners in the castle dungeon. They claim innocence. Wait, what? We didn't see this. This is real, like we did this. The medieval witch is defeated and at your mercy. She offers knowledge in exchange for her life. But this is not true, because when the witch talked to us, she gave us the option to either, like, you know, send her to another village and cure our village, or keep her at our village. Like, what? This is just not real, guys. This is just... I don't know what the fuck this is. I don't know why this is at A.I.L.A.game.com. This appears to be the official site, but none of this matches with the actual game that we played. None of this matches with what we actually played, y'all. It's either extremely outdated or AI generated. This, like, none of this matches up. There was no village under attack. Like, none of this is true. Yeah, I don't think this is relevant at all. Like, none of this matches with the game. I wonder how old this is. What the fuck? Like, what is this? What is this thing? Anyway, I'm confused, y'all. Regardless, we're gonna do something else entirely. We're gonna go into just chatting, and we're gonna vote for the Game Awards, and then that's that. So let's have some fucking fun, guys. Queue for a second playthrough, and I feel like this game is a little bit too long to go through it again. And quite frankly, like, yeah, we could make different choices, but I don't know. Let's see. Just chatting. I'm gonna do some quick switches. I'll just get some music ready as well on my Spotify. Alright. Okay. I'm just gonna put on some nice, like, chill, you know, the music that I made for my subathon, which should all be DMCA free because obviously we have full sound on. Of course, A.I.L.A will be uploaded to my YouTube, guys. It will be. And I would like to first and like finally just thank everybody for watching A.I.L.A. You know, thank you so much for that. If you did, it was a lot of fun. It was a great fucking game. I feel, you know, before we move on to the Game Awards thing, that we should give it a final recap, aka like a score on Steam. I feel like that kind of stuff is important to me. Usually I rate horror games like after I finish them. So let's do that first before we head into the Game Awards real quick. We'll open the Steam page to check the reviews. Thank you, Joni, for the 17 months, bestie. Thank you. Like, let's just make a conclusion to this.
Awesome playthrough. Pray conga, pray conga.
Let's get like a conclusion going. And then we finish this up. You found a video with a good ending. I mean, I'm sure they exist, right? I'm sure there's many people with their playthroughs with great endings. Of course, I get the shittiest ones. It is what it is. The two shittiest endings possible. Like, I cannot imagine there's a worse ending than we are back to becoming like an alcoholic who is like drunk driving. I cannot imagine there's a worse ending. Alright, so let's get to the store page here. Okay, so first of all, hey Big, how are you? I'm happy to see that it's gotten like more reviews and it's mostly positive. I don't understand why it's mostly positive though. I don't get that part. To me, this was a very, very good game. I would say if I had to rate it, like overall starting with rating this game out of 10, I would honestly give this game probably like a 9 out of 10, not gonna lie. I would give it a 9 out of 10 for sure. Maybe even a 9.5. Of course, like I'm categorizing the game not as like the game of all time against all games of all time, right? It's not like when I give this a 9 out of 10, I give this a 9 out of 10 because I give The Witcher 3 a 10 out of 10. No. I'm rating this game personally within the context of what it is, which is an indie horror game, a small dev team indie horror game for 23 bucks. If I compare this to other small scale indie horror games that I've played, such as before this we played Total Chaos, this is absolutely like a 9 out of 10, maybe even a 9.5 for what it is. I've played so many indie horror games, all chill as art games, like etc, etc. This is absolutely peak. For an indie horror game, this is peak. I don't really see how it gets much better than this. Runs flawlessly, no bugs, not really any lag. Great story, many endings, great gameplay, a whole lot of like different environments, a whole lot of different experiences, creativity, fun puzzles, you know, it wasn't boring at any time. I was very invested in the character. It was very refreshing, super original. The soundtrack was great, voice acting was good, creative direction was excellent, like, honestly no notes, really. No notes. The only reason I don't give it like a 10 out of 10 is because like I don't think a perfect game like that exists, first of all. And second of all, I do feel like certain moments of the game were maybe a little bit too dragged out in terms of like the virtual experiences that she created. But besides that, everything was fantastic. Like the immersion, the thought of like the level designs, even just the design of the apartment, what we saw out of the apartments, the advertisements, like everything was just so well thought out. And for a 23 bucks experience, indie horror game with a small dev team, I don't really see it getting any better than this. So for me, this is absolutely a gem, especially if you're an indie horror lover. And I don't really see how you can get a better experience than this for like, you know, below 25 bucks. Let's see. Lots of negative reviews recently. They all are like very short in though. 7 hours, the alien boss fest is garbage. It seems that mostly people are just complaining about the combat being too difficult. It's like here again, somebody's like, oh, the combat, blah, blah, blah. If this ever gets balanced out and I continue the game, I will update this review. It seems that people are just complaining that it's difficult. I mean, it had tricky parts, but it wasn't that bad. Nothing about the story feels connected to the gameplay. Like, what? What the fuck are they talking about? For a game about AI slumpification of technology, it sure feels like they fed generic prompts into an AI algorithm while writing and designing this game. Like, are you crazy? Like, how are some people so disconnected? What? How are people this disconnected, man? Like, this is crazy. The game is not that good. Wow, thank you for this amazing review. How basic the combat is. Like, what the fuck are y'all? Like, all these fucking people, are y'all not realizing this is an indie horror game that costs like 23 bucks? Like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, let's be real, like, ooh, I had to call it quits because of how basic the combat is. Have you played Silent Hill F? In Silent Hill F, all you can do is hit with pipe and dodge, and that's it. Like, are you fucking serious? Are you gonna give a negative review on Silent Hill F 4.5 hours into the game because combat bad, so I will quit the game? Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Like, and this is a game that's an indie horror game developed by, you know, what the fuck? Like, super boring, and I found myself waiting for it to end. Dude, you have he has played 4 hours. Our first stream was 4 hours. 3 hours, boring. You didn't even get past a certain fucking point, man. Like, why are you leaving a review when you haven't even finished the fucking game? Like, this pisses me off. The games within the game you play are bland, linear, and uninspired. Dude, you have 3 hours on record. You didn't even get to, like, any of the games. Like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, why are people giving this, like, review not knowing shit? Like, any of the twists that happened in the game didn't happen to us at, like, 10 hours or so in. Like, what the fuck do you mean? I swear to God, some of these people... really, like, upsetting. Thankfully there's like some positive reviews here. But like, holy fucking crap, like how can you like play so very little hours and then you complain about the game? It's like, the fuck? I agree, however, though, that like the woman on the road story is probably the weakest out of all of them. Look at this shit, 0.6 hours on record. Bro, like, our game ran flawlessly. There's no need to like review bomb in an instant because like somehow... What the fuck? I really wish Steam reviews offered a better than a yes or no system, so I have to put my review in a no category because it will get more attention amidst all the positives. Bruh, like, you are so evil, actually. Wow, like, this shit just pisses me off. Let's not look at the reviews anymore. Like, that's it. This is my takes on A.I.L.A. I thought it was amazing. I think all the VODs and the streams speak for itself. This game was great. All these people with these like 2 hours of gameplay are absolutely deluded. This is a great game. or the cost, the price at which it's at. If this game was like $70 or $90, sure, I would maybe have a different opinion. I would feel like certain things fell short. I would feel like maybe it would be like more like a 7 or a 6 out of 10. But this game is $23, 23, made by a small dev team that only really made one big game before this, which was Fobia. Which I think, again, it's a stellar achievement. Period. Like, so many people rate shit out of context of which games should be rated. And it's annoying. Yeah, like, it's just upsetting, right? Because like these developers, you know, are doing this, it's their job, it's their livelihood, and the review that a game might get, like, it depends on whether they might get the budget or the funding to make another one. And then, you know, a lot of it is based on reviews, and somebody just gets like review bashed because they played 2 hours and they thought it was boring. I didn't even bother to let the story develop. But this is, again, this speaks on something we've spoken about before, right? It's just like, people get bored so easily, and it's not because a game is boring, it's because your attention span is shit, and you should stick to playing games like Arc Raiders and fucking, you know, Fortnite, and you shouldn't be playing indie horror games. If you get bored so easily that after 2 hours you give up, how about you fuck off, you know, and don't play games like this? Sorry, this is not gonna feed your TikTok brain, short attention span, like... Yeah, you know, this is not for the individuals whose brain is rotten because of an attention span atrophy, I fear. Oh, absolutely, Ram, absolutely. It is very important. We're gonna write a review and then we're gonna go into the Game Awards voting. Because now I feel like I will have to leave a review considering that this is just like a disastrous mess of a situation that they do not deserve. Where can I write my own review? I think I should do that in my library. I never really write reviews, so where do I do that? Anyone? Where does one write a Steam review? Oh, here. All right. Okay. Please pay attention to this review, as I have actually finished the game, unlike the hundreds of negative reviews of individuals with atrophied attention spans who gave up on playing the game in under a few hours. So this obviously starts out excellent, right? I chose violence. I mean, it's true. This game, judging it in the context of what it is, which is a, how do we call this? A skill that most Steam reviewers do not seem to possess. How do I write possess, guys? Possess? Possession? Possess? Is it like so? English, not my first. Possess. This doesn't work. Okay, there we go. It's a double S. It just looks weird to me. Anyway. An indie horror game. A $25 indie horror game by a small dev team. This game is a stellar achievement that blows most horror games that have released recently. The park in quite a few fronts. What else do we say, guys? Few fronts work. Let's see. It is better than most, for sure. Better than most. Let's just say AA horror games that have released recently out of the park. Quite a few fronts. You don't want to miss the Game Awards, so we're gonna get to that in a few minutes. For me, performance was flawless. The story was great and immersive. I found myself more and more invested. Lots of plot twists. Refreshing level design and concepts. What more do you want? This adds good gameplay. There we go. I feel like that's good enough. Do you recommend this game? Yes. Post review. There we go, guys. There we go. I feel like we're the only person who wrote a review for this game that actually finished it. Like, but there we have it. Our A.I.L.A review's up, and with that we conclude our A.I.L.A gameplay for, well, forever. Thanks for watching that, you know, the gameplay in general. Thank you so much for, like, enjoying it if you did. And we're gonna move on. Let's just write down, let's see, 03.